What's up, guys? This is your boy Grayson Brand here, and I'm excited to be bringing you all to the channel, the Mac IX. Now, this is also known as the SA9 by AKDAS. It is made in Turkey. You got Mac out here, pretty much importing them, right? So yeah, pretty sweet, man. This is with MP5 mags. This is an HK that I bought, made in Deutschland. But this is the proprietary that they give you. They gave you two of these. I don't have the other here right now. It's behind me somewhere. And as you can clearly tell, you pretty much have a little tab here that goes along with the follower. So the little trip will disappear as this little tab here will disappear and just go down. It's like really soft. And it'll just go down with the rounds. But as it comes up, once you get to that last round, it'll trip. Can't recall whether it trips it has to either trip something internally in here or the bolt. I could probably try just sticking one in, but let me see. Never even thought about that. Okay, so is that it? Oh, so I guess this is the bolt hold open. It's tripped right here. Yeah, I don't know. That's really unique, man. Personally, to me, I know some of the OGs have seen like pretty much everything under the sun, and it looks to me like, I don't know. I can't tell the difference, man. Like, it's something. It's got to be something internal. Something internally in here. Just underneath it or something. I don't know. You guys are better mechanics than myself. You guys will tell me what it is in the comments. And I got this because it's got the typical pinholes for an AR-15 trigger. And the Franklin Armory binary is 100% like personally my favorite. We've had a lot of FRT discussions, but you get like a lot of people talking about like having to like, man, add like whole ass other doohickeys or whatnot. It's not that difficult, but I mean, this is cheap in comparison, and so it gets you those RPMs. You know what I'm saying? You're just trying to get RPMs. So you do have the third position on this thing now. And so, let me see. Yeah, well, I know it works, but let's put it in binary. Shoots on binary, shoots on regular, and releases on binary in the third position, too. So we are straight. And it kind of is a little sticky. There we go. Yeah, once you put it in there the first time, it's a little sticky. But after a while, it loosens up. And we do have it on both sides. And yeah, that's the Franklin Armory binary trigger. You may or may not have noticed this hammer is definitely thinner than this regular AR-15 hammer. And to make it even more exaggerated, like I'll line them up here, and then you can kind of see the offshoot that this regular AR-15 hammer has in comparison. And it is, yeah, dude, that is a thin hammer, man. Let me know in the comments if that's a typical AR-9 hammer. Because the bolt that they have, again, it's from Turkey, so they made this, I think, for, I don't know, the Turkish army or something like that. So it's got their proprietary bolt. So this hammer is the hammer that came with the gun. All I really had to do was just change the lower trigger group, and that connects with the safety, and that relationship, the lower trigger group with the safety, is what gives you like the binary feature. So I was able to put up a couple shorts of just running this thing in binary mode, and it was pretty cool. But again, yeah, in case, just PSA, dude, like just a perfect public service announcement. It says takes regular AR-15 triggers. It's geez, I'm gonna just say, here's a regular AR-15 hammer. I have one of these in one of these hammers and all my other ARs, and boop, will not clear to actually hit the firing pin. It would just, if I would have put this in there, and if any of y'all would have just put this in there and just tried to ran it and be like, "Hi, what if it works?" Like, no, this was like the first thing I tried, was seeing if I could just get that hammer to clear. But as you can see, it's not. But once I put this in, it's gonna cleanly clear, pretty flush. And yeah, and just get to functioning. So yeah, thanks for taking a look at the video. I don't really need to make this video too long. I want to get paid off this stuff, so we can just go ahead and throw this thing together. Oops. Let's get that one in. Pain in the ass. Alright, sweet. So that's in there. First pin is in. And as you can see, it'll just close down on top of itself. You gotta close, this little buffer likes to stick out a little bit, so you gotta push it down. Alright, sweet. So it's on down. There we go. Ready to rock and roll, guys. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. Whoo! Jeez. Got the iron sights on here. These are considered scorpion sights, but yeah. Here's the mag. Here's the proprietary mag. You've got a little bit of gap here compared to a regular MP5. And you've got a mag release here. And you've got a typical MP5 release, so you can move it that way. Or if you want, now I can already tell, you can already feel that, like, just from this trigger guard, like probably a regular AR-15 trigger guard would be about here. And then like the magazine would be about here. And then like the button release, I'm like it feels so naked. So that's the only thing about trying to take the mag out from this side. But my middle finger seems to reach. And they drop free. Do they drop free on the other side though? Like if you were to have it this way, it's fucking. I'm literally trying, and I just can't get the leverage for it to push it in all the way. So it does drop. But if I'm using my left hand, I'm just gonna do this, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be honest, you know what I'm saying? It's really not a thing for me. And as far as the bolt locking back, there we go. So this will just simulate last round bolt hold, and it just held back. I just pulled it back and it held back. I'm not gonna slam it on itself. I'm gonna just release it, and as opposed to a regular MP5 mag, you know, bang, 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 and then it's not gonna lock back, and so you will have to drop the mag, put another one in, rack it, but since there's no round in here, keeping that last round bolt hold open tab down, this is locked, so it will just and yeah, dude, this thing is a dream. This thing's a dream, bro. Like, yeah, this thing definitely fits inside a backpack. Jeez, let me go get you a backpack. Well, nah, screw it. I'll do that on a different video, dude. Man, this thing is so freaking bomb. It's about shoulder width, and let me see. Yeah, no round in the chamber. So let's switch it to fire. Bop. Rack it. Oh, that's right. Alright, sweet. So we're gonna do this. Actually, I should be practicing it with the non-bolt hold open ones. Alright, so binary. Sweet. And a little rough coming back, but we should be good. Once you get it running, it should be good. And the pins didn't walk out this time. I had my pins slightly starting to walk out. But yeah, man. Jeez. Sheesh. This thing hits, bro. I'm in love with this thing. Only thing I would probably need is an extra bolt. Because it's blowback. Just an extra bolt, just in case. And then maybe these slides. These aren't AR-15 charging handles. I've seen it in one guy's videos. I think this thing's like slightly shorter. So I guess don't even think about it. But I don't know. Somebody else might come out with a better video, dude. And show you what more customizable things you can do with this thing. But honestly, sheesh, man. What did I get it for? I think I got it for like, I don't remember, like $700, almost $800, give or take. You know what I'm saying? And it's worth it, dude. I mean, the alternative would have been to get a real MP5 and then paid like, what, $600 for a freaking FRT, $600 even for like a real MP5 freaking, you know, binary trigger group. That's too much money, dude. Like, the guns already cost so much. So yeah, I would definitely suggest picking one of these up. And if you're on the fence, I'd probably hold out and maybe even just get a Jackal. I might get a Jackal. Reason being, I was almost going to get a BCA, but the reason why I went ahead and got this was because they were out of stock. They were out of stock on the BCA buffer list. And now that I'm looking at the BCA buffer list and I'm seeing what they got, I think they even have like, it says buffer list, but they deadass have like a little buffer tube right here in this little end, and it's like really small. And binary shouldn't be a problem, but if I ever wanted a FRT in the future, you always hear like spring weight problems or buffer problems, and I'm like, nah, screw all that. I know it works. Binary, Franklin Armory binary works. So go ahead and copy one. And yeah, guys, have a good one.